Gary.
No, we could cut you to take a break. Take a
Gary,
break.
no, you asked me and I forgot. It went out of the so many things that I forget what it was.
What's up, everyone? This is Gabriel with Simplex. Today I have the privilege of sitting down with Benny Pestano, a longtime customer of Simplex and a friend of mine, to talk about how he got into this business. So Benny, talk to me about, early on, the obstacles you faced, starting your own trucking business and how you overcame those obstacles.
Okay, start this company in 2004. I used to do safety, like this company Simplex, and then I start buying trucks and hiring drivers and face all the problems that any company faces. Drivers, breakdowns.
One of the issues a lot of carriers are having today is finding good drivers and obviously retaining them. So talk to me about how you've handled that throughout the years, because you've had drivers that have been with you for many years.
I mean, I have a lot of experience on trucking business, and I know how to do the things that we do, to keep drivers, to make the driver comes to work for us. And one of the things that we keep the drivers is how we treat them and how we pay them. One of the things that I do to keep the driver and the safety of the company is to talk to the drivers just before they come and we hire them, and we give them a policy where's all the rules of the company, the safeties, the DOT, Department of Transportation rules, and we told them that it's very important to comply with this point. Do just beside the rules of the company, the rules of the Department of Transportation. So we make sure the driver understand, and then we go when we hire them. They go in the truck. They know how to follow everything that they have to follow to comply, just beside the company rules, but transportation rules, that they have to do inspection every day, that they have to get off the truck every day, not just one time that they told, no, yeah, I check the truck when I wake up. No, it's not. The truck, you check the truck in the morning, the truck doesn't move, you don't have to check. The truck move, you have to check every time you step out. Either you go to lunch, breakfast, go to the rest area, you have to walk around. You have to see the tire. You have to see on the bottom for a leak, for this, for that. Just advise, and tell us, about any defect, just to get on time before you get to a weigh station. They get inspection, and then you got they write you, an inspection, a bed inspection, and that goes to the record. So tires, brakes, lights, steering. Be sure, they're gonna be sure that those safeties, they are good, the perfect condition, not perfect condition. So we care about those things. Every time we open up a shop and we starting doing, every time a truck arrive, that's our main thing, to keep the company in good shape, like a good record. The drivers, talk to the drivers every time, not just when they come in and they don't talk anymore. Make sure that they are on top of everything. So now with the Penske truck, it's a little bit more easier, and the electronic lock, it's more easier.
Definitely helps
too.
out, yeah.
Yeah, help a lot, because before that, I has to be on top every other day, on top of the drivers with violations that they don't commit the violation over and over and over, and so does today's days make it a little bit easier to comply, and maintenance is a lot better with the lease trucks, but the drivers is something that you have to be on top of the drivers every day. If they're not on top of everybody, but there's a drivers that are good driver, there's a driver that that you have to correct them, here and there, and be sure that driver doing the right thing.
Yeah, so it's the open communication you have with your drivers.
Exactly, and make them understand the reason why, because they don't want to talk too much with the owners or with anybody else about doing this, doing that. But if you know how to talk to them, and then they can understand. They listen to you because they think they know much, but because their relationship with the other drivers and stuff like that, they communicate each other, and but what is about safety, what is about rules, sometimes they are a little bit out of the way, so you want to put them in the way, explain why. Every time I told them something, and I explain why this is important for this, that they can understand the important of to keep everything in place, to keep the safety, to be safe when they're driving, and check the trucks, check the tires, minimize all the expenses, because the expenses is there. You're running and you're on the road. You can blow up a tire. You can, if you don't check, there's going to be an oil leak. You don't know how bad it's going to be, or the
Yeah, and obviously it can affect your safety scores and hurt your bottom line, because with bad safety scores, your insurance premiums go up, and you're more likely to face an audit. So no, it's very important to have a good line of communication with your drivers, and also be on top of your fleet.
Yes. If you don't have a communication with your driver, there's a point that you're gonna lose control, because they're driving. What they want is make money, and give me miles and go, and then they go out of some of them, they step out of the truck, they do what they have to do. But if you remind them how to do things, do you do this today? Do you do this tomorrow? Do you do that? And then they keep on mind every day, and then until they don't forget, until there's going to be a routine, and that's what they do. But if you don't do that, they're going to forget it. They're going to, one day they're going to do one thing, another day they're going to do another. But
repetition.
Okay, and the repetition on the same thing. Not today I do this, tomorrow I'm going to do that. But no. Every day there's a routine to follow, and then check all the points that you have to check, and not just one time. You have to do it every time you get out of the road. Step out of the truck. At least the tires, looking at the bottom, looking for leak, because there's a truck, it's 80,000 pounds, 70 miles an hour. The sun, the heat of the road. It's anything can happen in 100 miles.
Yeah, for sure.